Get your money, don't care who judge. Stay out the way, surround yourself with nothing but love. Stay out the way, if you a gangster, killer or thug. Stay out the way, put your faith in the man above. Stay out the way, chill with your family, siblings and blood. Stay out the way, kick it with your girl, forget hit in the club. Stay out the way, mind on your money, ain't no switching it up. Stay out the way, stand out the way, what you thought that it was. Stay out the way. If you stuck down on your luck, not feeling righteous, did a petty crime, just looking for some excitement. Now your name on affidavits and court indictments, get paid for a lot, but your freedom is priceless. You did the crime, you do the time, don't let it surprise you. Real stories from the heart, just to open your eyes up.
Yo, what's good, y'all? What's the word? What's going on? How everybody doing out there? Y'all already know what it is, man. We back again, man. It's time for the Thursday banger. It's time for the Thursday banger, and I got one for y'all. That's a lot. I got one. Y'all already know what it is, man. I keep one, but I don't got no problem making sure I deliver this content on time, man. I have no problem doing it. I have no problem making sure y'all entertain, man. I have no problem doing it, man. I got no problem making sure my audience is satisfied with the type of stuff that I'm putting out, man. All these bangers. I have no problem doing that, man. I just need y'all to do one thing for me, man. Just stay y'all ass out the way. That's all I need y'all to do, man. Stay out here on the land. It's better. We don't want to leave our peoples, man. We got to start setting better examples, man. We got to start setting better examples out here, y'all. Dudes that been in jail, man. We got to start showing the younger generation that it's not a good thing to do that. It's not a good thing, man, to know that you're going to grow up and go to jail. That's not a good thing, man. We got to stop making that look like it's cool. We got to stop making it look like it's cool, y'all. We must start setting better examples, man. That's why I tell these scary, dangerous, maniac stories, man, because I want the youth and everybody that never been to jail to know that this isn't a place you want to be, man. I'm letting you know now, man, the land is much better, man. It's so many things that I just like, sometimes like when I even think about just being in there, man, like it makes my skin crawl, man. I can never go back to that place, man. I'm letting y'all know now. I will mop floors. I will scrub floors with my hand before I have to go back to prison, y'all. I'm letting y'all know now, man. That's how crazy it is, man. I don't want that for y'all, man. I want y'all to stay out the way, man, and live a great life. That's it. Just chill, live a great life. 2025, we are cooling, man. We staying out the way, man. That's all we doing, man. Period, man. But y'all already know what it is, man. It's the Thursday banger, man. Y'all already know what I need y'all to do with this one, y'all. Like, share, and subscribe this junk right here. Turn it up for me, y'all. Let's get it, 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 let's get it. Let's go. It's time for business. It's time for business, y'all. The story I got for y'all today is called Sneaky Revenge. Yeah, man, I seen a sneaky, crazy, sneaky revenge in there, y'all. I'm letting y'all know now, prison is dangerous. You don't want to go there, man. You don't want to experience that place. I'm letting you know now, man, that's a place you don't want to go because dudes don't forget nothing. People don't forget nothing in there. I'm talking about people from your city. When you get locked up and come to penitentiary, it's all type of people, relatives. It's people in there that you was beefing with in the jail. It's people you was beefing with on the street. It's all type of stuff in there, man. And you must have your head on the swivel because if you feeling like you're going in there comfortable without looking around to see if you don't have any prior enemies around lurking, then you're going to get hurt. I'm letting you know now you're going to get hurt, man. Now, this don't happen to everybody because everybody don't come in penitentiary to have a lot of enemies. But dudes come in with enemies, man. The way the streets is now, you trying to tell me dudes ain't coming in with ops? They definitely coming in with enemies, man. So, like, you got to be careful in there, y'all. Like, prison is a place where, like, dudes take revenge serious. Like, they will, like be quiet about it, be sneaky about it, be deadly about it. They not playing around when it comes to that, man. So you better be on point, man, because something bad can happen to you, man, if you did something crazy to somebody. People's on the street. You got uncles in there, cousins in there, old friends in there, people from the neighborhood in there. They waiting on you, y'all. They are waiting on you, man, for revenge, man, for whatever the case might be, man. So with that being said, y'all, I'm going to take y'all to Sussex 2 on this one, y'all. We on Sussex 2 on this one, y'all. 2C pod, man. We in 2C pod on this one, y'all. And I can remember being in the pod, man, and the pod was a good pod. You know what I mean? It was dudes in there from everywhere, man. I was super diplomatic, like just me, like the more older I got, the more like understanding and diplomatic I saw how prison had to be. Like, I didn't want to be a person that was stuck like just Norfolk. No, I dealt with Norfolk, Portsmouth, Chesapeake, Newport News, Richmond. I dealt with everybody, man. I was cool with everybody, man. I'll give anybody the benefit of the doubt. That's how I carried it, man. So for the most part, while I'm in that part, everybody rocks with me. You know what I mean? I'm a cool dude. Everybody knows Weezy is a cool dude, man. That's the type of reputation I had, man. But my homeboys, on the other hand, man, they had different type of reputations, you know what I mean? And sometimes I would get tangled up with them, you know what I mean? Because they my guys. So I gotta go with the guys, but at the same time, like, I would be the dude that be trying to like, ho, let's see what's this. But if it can't be that, then it is what it is. But at the same time, you need somebody like me. Like, I felt like you needed somebody like me to be the devil's advocate to a lot of people in prison, man. Like, real talk. So, like, I had a homeboy, man. And I'm not gonna say his name, man, but we're gonna call him Black. And Black was from Norfolk. And Black was a cool dude. Black was a little bit older than me, you know what I mean? We kind of got locked up around the same time, you know what I mean? He came to Sussex a little bit slightly after me, you know what I mean? But he was on Sussex early as well, you know what I mean? I remember meeting Black when he was in 4 building. Black was in 4 building. Man, there's so many dudes in there from Norfolk. Like, you'll meet dudes scattered out, like, and then you'll see them, get to know them. Sometimes y'all, you know what I mean? Y'all acknowledge each other. Everybody's not besties when you from your town, but for the most part, you know, you from the town, y'all will speak. Well, that's how I be. So me and Black ended up getting cool through my homeboy. So Black was in 4 building. Black was the type of dude, man. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all, man. Like, Black was super biased, man. He had that old school Norfolk with him, y'all. Like, dudes from Norfolk that watch this know what I'm talking about. Like, he didn't like Portsmouth dudes. I ain't even gonna lie, he did not like Portsmouth dudes, man. Like, and growing up, kind of like, that was kind of like the stigma when I was growing up. I ain't even gonna lie, like, Norfolk dudes and Portsmouth dudes really didn't juggle around. Like, they didn't. Like, now you see that's how it is now. Like, you'll see them like rocking and chilling now. But back then, like, if a Portsmouth dude was in Norfolk, you can tell. And I'm pretty sure we was in Portsmouth, they'll be able to tell we was in there. Like, they just stick out. Like, that's how it was. So, like, me growing up, like, without even having the history of being in the jail, knowing how it is in jail and in prison and all that, like, I still really didn't didn't rock with Portsmouth dudes just from how I grew up, and that was how dudes talked about them. So by the time I got to prison, that's when I actually started being around them more. You know what I mean? You know, I got locked up in the beach jail. There was a few of them in there. You know what I mean? By the time I got to Sussex 2 in prison, I was able to like really see how Portsmouth dudes are. You know what I mean? Portsmouth dudes are Portsmouth dudes. It's like Norfolk dudes are Norfolk dudes. You know what I mean? Now, Portsmouth dudes has the reputation of being grimy when I was growing up. Norfolk had grimy dudes too, but I'm telling you, this was what I was told. This is the history of me growing up. Portsmouth dudes were maniacs, grimy maniacs. That's what it was. So, like I say, by the time I get in there, like, I'm alright. Like, I'm cool with Portsmouth dudes. You know what I mean? I was cool with Portsmouth dudes in there. You know what I mean? A lot of Portsmouth dudes rock with me. You know what I mean? Like, we really next door neighbors. You know what I mean? When it comes to the cities, but at the same time, like, I just wasn't on it. Like, I hate Portsmouth dudes. You would have some Norfolk niggas that really would hate Portsmouth niggas. Why? Because Norfolk jail. If you get locked up in Norfolk jail, Newport News jail, Portsmouth jail, and it could be another jail in Tidewater, but the worst inmates of the worst batch of inmates out of all those jails that I named, they end up making a jail called I want to say the Tidewater Regional Jail, or was the Portsmouth Regional Jail? I could be wrong, but it might have been the Tidewater Regional Jail. Now, the regional jail, that became a jail where they housed all the crazy maniacs. Now, I don't know why they didn't have Virginia Beach into that bunch of people when they grabbed bad inmates from jails. I don't know why they didn't have that, because I definitely would have been in there, all the charges I caught in the beach jail. But for the most part, they would grab dudes from Norfolk, send them to the regional, grab dudes from Newport News, send them to the regional, grab dudes from Portsmouth, send them to the regional. And next thing you know, you got something that's built that looked like a baby prison, but it's jail. You know what I mean? It's jail. But you have everybody mingling. You have to know how to mingle now with Portsmouth, Newport News, because that's who's in there too. You know what I mean? Newport News go crazy, just like Norfolk and Portsmouth. So all of them are in the jail. Basically, that's a recipe for disaster. I'm letting you know now. So that's another main reason a lot of dudes in penitentiary from Norfolk really didn't like Portsmouth dudes, because while they was in the regional jail, it always used to be beef. They'll be beefing with Portsmouth, or they'll be beefing with Newport News. Who knows? But that's how I used to go down in there. You know what I mean? I never made it to the regional. I met a lot of dudes that was at the regional. They used to explain to me and tell me like that shit was like penitentiary in there. They said it was like penitentiary in there. Dudes getting hit up, dudes fighting, all type of stuff. It's designed and looks like penitentiary. You know what I mean? So I heard all the stories. So Black was one of the dudes that been to the regional. You know what I mean? So for that reason alone, he hated Portsmouth dudes. Now, I knew he'd been to the regional, you know what I mean? But I never really knew why he hated Portsmouth dudes, you know what I mean? I didn't catch that story yet. But as time went on, as he in 4 building, you know what I mean? Like, he wouldn't like rock with them at all, you know what I mean? So I had caught the word that he ended up getting the rumbling with some Portsmouth dudes. You know what I mean? They say he didn't get banked, but he rumbled dude and his man. You know what I mean? Black definitely gonna rumble, y'all. Like that. If he don't do nothing else, he's gonna rumble. He love to rumble. You know what I mean? You gonna respect him. He didn't push nothing a whole lot, but he just hated Portsmouth dudes. You know what I mean? So majority of the time, his action it be over Portsmouth dudes. You know what I mean? And like I don't know if he was like just pushing it, like he wanted to just beef with these guys, but like that's what he used to do, man. So I caught word that he ended up getting the rumbling. You know what I mean? So now he's in the Bing. So everybody talking about it. You know what I mean? Because a lot of dudes that rock with Black. You know what I mean? So boom, goddamn. Next thing you know, I'll say probably about a month or two went by. A month or two go by. We in the pod. Police coming in the pod. See the cop coming in. Goddamn. See Black. I was like, that's Black. Black coming in the pod. Like, that he brought this maniac down to 2C. Now, I used to like when different homeboys come to the pods I was in. But like at the same time, y'all already know how I am. I'm chilling. Like, I'm cooling, man. Like, I already knew Black was like live wire. You know what I mean? He was a live wire, but for the most part, he was cool. He just was biased against Portsmouth dudes. You know what I mean? He was just biased against that. So boom, they come in. I'm on the top tier talking to my homeboy. So he come in. I'm on the top tier like, yo. He look up. He like, oh shit, Weezy. Yeah, man. I'm like, what cell you going? He like cell 12. So he going in cell. So at this time right here, y'all, I'm in a cell with a white dude. You know what I mean? I'm in a cell with a white dude. White dude was alright, but like I already told him, like, you know what I mean? Because I was trying to get my man from 4 building. He was trying to get down here to 2 buildings. So I've been told the white dude, like, look, I'm gonna try to make that play if he get down here. So just letting you know off top. He was like, yeah, that's cool. He was a cool white dude. He was alright. I could have dealt with him. He just didn't really have nothing. And I was trying to get my homeboy in there. Y'all know how that go, man. So when Black was moving in cell 12. So it's another white dude down there in cell 12. You know what I mean? So I already knew Black wasn't gonna like cell 12 when he told me he was going to cell 12. So I come down the steps and I go holler at him. You know what I mean? A couple other dudes come holler at him. We go kick it with him. You know what I mean? He like, hey, goddamn, man. He was like, man, that shit smell like dude been farting in there all damn day. He was like, man, who in the cell with you, Weezy? I was like, man, look, I got a white dude in the cell. I said, but we can put them together for real, bro. Like, he was like, man, shit, I'm about to go holler at the sergeant now. So he dipped. The slider was still open. Black dipped. Black came back up with the sergeant. The sergeant came, made sure it was compatible for the white dudes. Sergeant made the move. Goddamn, Black moved in the cell. You know what I mean? Goddamn, while me and Black in the cell, I ain't gonna lie, it was cool. Like, he was a cool dude. Like, he was smart. You know what I mean? He just was somebody that was a psycho. Now, the word already got out that bro had an L note. You know what I mean? Like, that was the count that Black had. Black had an L note. You know what I mean? Goddamn. Like, he was one of the first dudes from the town that I met that kind of like really had an L note that I dealt with like that. You know what I mean? Now, it was dudes up there from Norfolk that had L notes, but he was like one of my first that I was cool with. We was roommates. You know what I mean? So he kind of struck too because they sent him to Sussex 2 when he got his time, and they could have sent him to Sussex 1 or the mountains for having an L note. So he kind of struck. He came off. You know what I mean? So while we in the cell, like, we used to always kick it. You know what I mean? And the only time he would really open up about stuff is when we would smoke weed, you know what I mean? So we smoking, kicking it, you know what I mean? On the land, talk about this, talk about that, you know what I mean? And he asked me how much time I had, you know what I mean? I told him I had 18 years. So I don't think he knew that I knew he had 18 years. I mean, I don't think he knew that I knew that he had a life sentence because, you know, dudes talk, but like, I never asked him, me and him never really personally talked about it. So I told him I had 18 years. He was like, for what? I was like, robbery. You know what I mean? Told him, you know what I mean? He was like, damn. He was like, man, for real, I wish I had what you had. So I'm like, yeah, bro. I was like, bro, I heard you got a life sentence, bro. Like, how you get a life sentence, bro? You know what I mean? He was like, shh. He started smoking weed. He was like, man, it's crazy, man. He was like, man, shh. He was like, man, out there sliding and gliding, bro. He was like, man, beefing with this dude out there, man. Shh. Man, he was like, man, crazy. He said, we banging at each other all month, bro. He said, me and dude beefing all month, man. So he said, man, I caught the word where he live at, you know what I mean? He was like, me and my homeboy when they go lay on him, you know what I mean? He said, that's how I do, like, I'm strategic with my junk. He like, we went late, stayed the night out there down the street, you know what I mean? He said, because they say he always be by his car, he be chilling in his car all the time, he really don't leave the little spot where he be at, you know what I mean? So he said, we spotted him, you know what I mean? He said, we seen him going to the car. He said, he go sit in the car. He said, his car was on the whole time, you know what I mean? He said, he go sit in the car. He said, man, we just walked up, just dumped on that jump, man. He was like, I dump it, my man dump it. He said, we just dumped on the whole jump, man. So he said, they hit him. They didn't kill him. They hit the dude they was beefing with, but they didn't kill him. They killed his sister, man. The man's sister was only 16 years old, y'all. You know what I mean? Not only that, this murder happened right around the corner from a school. Black them didn't even know they was doing all that crazy stuff right by elementary school, man. The judge ain't play no games with him, man. He said the judge smoked him, man. He said when he went to trial, he said, man, the people's family was in the back, just like he looked in their face, and like he really was remorseful about it because you know he killed the wrong person. You know what I mean? He didn't say he didn't even know the girl was in the car. He said he didn't even know the girl was in the car, man. And that's just how it be, y'all. Like it's like, you know, he was still going out to do something dangerous and murder somebody anyway, man. But like hitting the wrong target, man, is always bad. It's gonna weigh on a person, man. Like so, like I knew that used to affect Black. You know what I mean? After hearing the story about how he got a life sentence and you know, like just all that, I knew it affected him. He hit the wrong person, but right now this is the situation. He got a life sentence, so Black is in here, man. You know what I mean? So he used to put it like, man, he was like, man, I'm gonna die in prison. You know what I mean? But he was like, I just, you know, I gotta accept it. You know what I mean? It is what it is. You know what I mean? So, goddamn. He was like, yeah, look, man. He was like, yo, who them Portsmouth dudes? You know what I mean? Who them Portsmouth dudes is in the pod? I'm like, who you talking about? He was like, yeah, the dude with the goals in his mouth and the dude. You know what I mean? They be with all the dudes. I'm like, oh yeah, they from Portsmouth. You know what I mean? I was like, yeah, you talking about such and such. You know what I mean? He was like, yeah. He was like, what's up with them though? I was like, I mean, they all right, we cool, you know what I mean? I was like, sometimes he be having a weed, you know what I mean? I go holler at him, we cool, you know what I mean? He was like, man, I don't rock with Portsmouth niggas, bro. I was like, I heard, bro, like why? Like, I mean, like, I understand. He like, bro, you know, we don't rock with Portsmouth niggas like that, you know what I mean? I'm like, yeah, bro, listen, that's how I was when we were growing up. I used to hear that. I said, but once you come in and you deal with them, like, you know what I mean? You don't got to deal with all of them, but you know, you're going to find some cool Portsmouth dudes. I was like, these dudes be cool, and I ain't going to lie, they be chilling. He was like, man, nah. I don't rock with them niggas, man. He was like, for real, man. He was like, man, I don't rock with Portsmouth niggas, man. I was like, why, bro? Why don't you rock with Portsmouth dudes, bro? He was like, man, cuz, bro. He was like, man, when I was in the jail, bro, he's like, you know, I was in the regional. He said, you know, I got shipped from the regional. Now, I saw he was in the regional. He was like, yeah, you know what I mean? He was like, yeah, bro. He said, man, I get into it with a Portsmouth dude one day, bro. He was just me and my man in the bar from the town. He said, I get into it with a Portsmouth dude one day, bro. He said, I'm in the cell rumbling the nigga. Bow, bow. He said, me and dude going at it. Boom, boom. Boom, boom, we rumbling. He said, man, I look up, man, all the Portsmouth dudes rushed the block, rushed the cell, came up in the jump, bro. He said, goddamn, them niggas in that jump. My homeboy tried to come in there, bro. He said, man, them niggas beat the shit out of us, bro. He said, man, they beat the living shit out. He said, niggas was kicking me in my dick and everything, bro. I was like, damn. He was like, man, they beat us till the people came. You know what I mean? He said, niggas beat us till the people came. They were hitting us with trays, every damn thing. I was like, what? He was like, bro, listen, nigga, I was in the infirmary, bro, for like a month and a half behind that shit, bro. He said, like, my ribs was fractured, and he said my shoulder was messed up, bro. He said, man, I was bruised all in the face. He said, they done my homeboy dirty, bro. I was like, damn, bro. So that's why you hate Portsmouth dudes? He was like, yeah, bro. Like, he was like, man, look, I'm telling you, I'll never rock with him, bro, after that, bro. He was like, man, because before me and dude fought, they said it was gonna be a fair one. You know what I mean? He said it was gonna be a fair one. That's how me and dude going to sell and rumble. He said it's like 10 of them niggas, it's 2 of us. You know what I mean? He said he going there and rumble, dude. They rushed the sale and bank him, man. You know what I mean? Took a bad one, y'all, man. So I could understand his hate for that town. You know what I mean? I can understand that. But at the same time, though, bro, like, you know what I mean? What you gonna do? You gonna fight and kill every Portsmouth dude you run across? You gonna have a long beard. You already got a long beard, bro. Your beard gonna be even longer if you think that's how you gonna move, man. So I used to try to smooth it over with him. Y'all. Like, look, bro. Nah, bro. Like, you gotta kind of like think out the box with that, bro. Everybody is not like the maniacs that bank you in the jail now. Don't get me wrong. That's messed up. You know what I mean? That's messed up, bro. Like, but at the same time, though, bro, you can't take it out on all of them. You know what I mean? Like, we around these dudes now. Like, you know, saying we in Norfolk and don't deal with Portsmouth dudes is different. When you on the street, you know what I mean? But in here, we're gonna be around these dudes, bro. So like, you gonna have a long beard. He like, yeah, look, bro, I understand that shit, bro. And I ain't got no beef with those dudes, you know what I mean? He was like, oh, they stay out my way, I'm gonna stay out their way. You know what I mean? So I'm like, man, that's what's up, bro. So he like, yeah, he was like, look, man, I'm gonna go ahead and let you know now. You know what I mean? He was like, goddamn, I got this and shit. You know what I mean? So I took it to the hole with me and everything. He whipped out a knife. It wasn't no big knife, but it was a nice little size knife. He was like, I got this and shit. He was like, I know where to hide it at. I worry about nothing. I'm gonna take the charge, blah, 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 blah. But I gotta have this, bro. I just be keeping it because I'm telling you, like, I don't rock with the Portsmouth niggas. You know what I mean? I'm like, bro, all right, bro. As long as you gon', you know, that's cool. Because I didn't keep one in the cell. You know what I mean? So I'm like, all right, you want to keep it? That's cool. So boom. Goddamn. We come out in the pod. Bro mingling around. You know what I mean? It's his first week in the pod. He trying to, see what's going on. Check everything out. Bro really didn't do a whole lot though. Bro didn't do a whole lot. You know what I mean? He just come in the pod, seeing what's going on. Goddamn. So I just see him looking around. You know what I mean? Looking around. Goddamn. Spot niggas and shit. Goddamn. He like, yeah, goddamn. So I see the Portsmouth dude, like the Portsmouth dude looking at him like, the hell is bro looking at? You know what I mean? Like, what the hell is bro looking at? So he looking, I was trying to figure out what is he looking at too. So the Portsmouth dude pushed. Portsmouth dude like, hey dog, what's up? You know me? Goddamn, Black was like, nah, I don't know you, but I can get to know you though. Dude like, what the fuck you talking to? So they like in the middle of the pod. It's like a little standoff slightly. So niggas like, oh, so I see it. I'm like, what the hell, Black? Oh, I see the commotion. Like, man, Black, what the hell you got going on, bro? Black like, no, I don't know what this nigga think he talking to. Nigga got me messed up, bro. Like, yeah. He was like, man, look. He was like, look, bro, hey, Weezy, hold me down, bro. Then they came out the shirt. I'm like, hey, Black, what the hell you do? Like, nah, fuck that. He like, yo, come to my cell. Open up cell 5. Nigga got our door open. I'm like, hold on, bro. Boom, I go in the cell. Boom, my shit, grab my TV. He was like, yeah, put it over there. Portsmouth dude looking like, this nigga want to rap. We can rap. He got like 4 homeboys with him. You know what I mean? It's 3 of us, so he got 4 niggas. So goddamn, I know one of the Portsmouth dudes. I pull up, I'm like, hey, look, I don't know what's going on, but they gonna shoot a fair one, bro. Let's let them, you know what I mean? Dude was like, yeah, they gonna shoot a fair one. They can shoot a, yeah. This word, dude, come in there. And they go in that joint, they wreck it. They going at it. Good fight. No wrestling. All punches. Man, they in that joint rumbling. They in that joint rumbling, man. That's my word. Them niggas rumble for like a good 6 minutes. Niggas rumble, man. They was like, yo, they doing rounds next door. They in 2D. They gonna come through the back door. They like, yo, man, come on, man. That's it, man. Them niggas in there locked up. Niggas locked up. Goddamn. Nobody's messed up. But goddamn, bro, rumble. That nigga goddamn Black was like, nigga, yeah, nigga. Yeah, I'm in the building, nigga. Yeah, nigga. Niggas was like, yo, bro, like, man, niggas dip. The Portsmouth dude dip. You know what I mean? Portsmouth dude dip. Goddamn. Portsmouth dude go back upstairs. Portsmouth dude looking mad as a bitch. He like, what the fuck going on, man? So now, goddamn, they call outside rec. Boom. That's what kind of saved the whole shit, kind of like, that's what kind of like brought the tension down slightly right there, y'all, when they call outside rec. So when they call outside rec, boom, we dip. We go outside, niggas talking like, damn, some Black go outside, niggas just finished rumbling. We look back, we see the Portsmouth niggas coming outside, so they coming outside. Goddamn. Niggas out there and shit, you see them talking to the Portsmouth niggas on the other yards. Goddamn. Homeboy talking to Black no dude in one building from the town, he talking to them, he talking to niggas, everybody hearing out what's going on. You know what I mean? So Black like, yo, man, like, man, fuck that shit, man. Goddamn. So it's a dude from the town, man, that was slept in, I want to say he's in 2B. He's not in 2C. He wasn't in 2C with us. He was in 2B. But he was an older dude from the town. So he rocked with a Portsmouth dude. A Portsmouth dude is like his right-hand man. So with all this shit going on in the yard, everybody, because I'm thinking it was going to go up. I'm like, damn, we going to have to run with the Portsmouth niggas. All over Black. Now, I don't, like around this time, I'm on live wire mode, but I'm smart. And I'm looking at it like, damn, that's what I get for letting him move in my damn cell. But regardless, if he would have moved in the cell or not, I'm gonna rock with him even if we wasn't roommates and he was just in the pod. Like, I'll rock with bro. I know for a fact bro gonna rock with me. So it be times like this that I know I put myself in stuff. You know what I mean? But forget it though. You know what I mean? So the older dude from the town, he like, look, he see us and shit. He called Black over there. You know what I mean? Goddamn. The CO dude, cool as a bitch. The CO dude let him out of yard 2 or yard 1. And he came and let him in our joint. Boom. So now he on a big yard with us. So he walking with us and he talking. And he telling Black, man, like, look, bro, let that shit go, bro. You know what I mean? He was like, dude, from Portsmouth, goddamn, them niggas scrapped up, bro. Y'all niggas gonna have to goddamn go in a knife war with these niggas, bro. You know what I mean? He was like, man, look, I can holler at they big homie, you know what I mean, which is my man, and get this junk killed, man. But look, you gotta chill out, Black. So Black, like, he thought about it, cause like, Black always would say, like, I ain't trying to bring nobody into this. I don't want to bring nobody. I got it. Like, nobody gotta do nothing. I got it. He'll be one of them dudes, I got it. You know what I mean? If you help him out, you help him out. But he be like, I got it. So I guess now that the old head's giving him this game, he's thinking is like, damn, I can't really, you know what I mean? I can't really bring everybody into this drama. You know what I mean? Like, if I, like, Weezy gonna be in, goddamn Tay gonna be in, goddamn Mont gonna be in, like, he gonna bring niggas from the town into the drama. So, like, it was looking like, I seen he was thinking about it. So he's like, man, look, man, Goddamn, we rumble, bro, one-on-one, you know what I mean? I want no weapons, bro. Like, you know what I mean? But look, they ain't start making knives when they made his shit either. So if they want to get scrapped up, we can do that too. But look, I'm willing to let that shit go if he willing to let it go. You know what I mean? So I'm like, so dude, like, so dude pushed over to the jump, start hollering at the Portsmouth nigga over there with the Portsmouth niggas, you know what I mean? He hollered at them. Goddamn, you see Portsmouth dude, goddamn, like, wait till the gate open, you know what I mean? Boom, they letting them off wreck. When they let them off wreck, the dude from Portsmouth, the OG from Portsmouth, he come out first and he just stood by one building, you know what I mean? So he waiting for the big yard to let out. So they let the big yard out. That's when all us coming out. The Portsmouth dudes on the yard with us. So we all coming out. He standing in front of the building. He like, yeah, man. He like, goddamn, look, man, that shit, goddamn, y'all niggas be killing each other up here, man. Y'all niggas dot that shit up, piece that shit up, man. Goddamn, bro, from Portsmouth, the goals was like, he was looking, he was like, they got, Black was standing right there, Black looking like niggas, whatever, nigga, but you know, we can let this shit go. Niggas was like, boy, for Portsmouth stuck his arm out, stuck his hand out. Niggas ain't even hug, it was just, niggas dipped. We go back into the pod, you know what I mean? That shit was done. That shit was done, y'all, it was done. Like, they let that shit go. Thank God for having a cool OG that knew how to govern that joint, know how to handle a situation like that, because it could have got ugly. We in the same pod, you know what I mean? But Black gotta learn how to deal with everybody. But he hated Portsmouth dudes, man. He hated Portsmouth dudes, man. That's just how it went, man. So, boom! Goddamn. Next thing you know, everything was going smooth in the pod. Everything was going good. Black just started working out. You know what I mean? Black would stay out of the way. Black won't doing nothing. Black won't wilding out. He won't acting like he had a beef with the Portsmouth dudes. He won't doing none of these things. You know what I mean? But as I started noticing in the cell with Black became like, he would like to watch. First of all he would watch is a lot of gangster movies. He would like, if a gangster movie come on TNT or CBS or something like that or whatever, he would watch. He's watching Sopranos. He's watching the Goodfellas, Casino, like anything that he's watching, he was staying in the cell to watch it. So like he was hooked on that. And he was one of those dudes that would always use Italian sayings and like how sneaky they was. And like, he would be like, that's how I would like, he was like a real, like, bro, even though bro regretful for killing the young girl, like he was a real murderer. Like they say bro got bodies out there. You know what I mean? So when he see the movie, he'd be like, yeah, look, that's how I would do it. Da, 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 da. Like he was real sneaky and strategic about a lot of his stuff he would talk about that he did on the street. He told me stories that he done on the street. You know what I mean? That stories that can never get out. You know what I mean? And all the stories that he told me was like creeping. Man, this is before like niggas was like lurking, like the word lurking crazy was out. Like he was like already moving like that on the street. That's how he was. So while he in the pod, everything is smooth. Everything is going great. Everything is smooth. There ain't no BS going on. You know what I mean? Like I say, he didn't like let that shit go with the Portsmouth niggas, and everything is good in the pod, man. Until one day you hear, I look, cart coming in, new dudes coming in. Goddamn, new dudes come in. I look, brown skinned dude, light skinned dude with a beard. Don't know none of them, you know what I mean? Went back in the cell, because I'm right there in cell 5. So right when niggas doing a cell break, that's when they come in. I step out and look, didn't know none of them. Went back in the cell. So I'm chilling in the cell, goddamn, in the cell and shit, goddamn. The nigga Black come in the cell. They got the lady open the door, cell break. They already had cell break. The lady opened the door. The lady opened the door. We come in the cell. He was like, hey, Weezy. He was like, look, man, you ain't gonna believe this shit right here. I'm like, what? He was like, man, see, I've been trying to chill. He was like, I've been trying to chill, bro. But goddamn, I don't know about this one, man. I was like, what? He was like, man, say word, one of the dudes from Portsmouth that banked me just moved in the block. I'm like, what? For real? He was like, yeah. I was like, you sure, bro? I said, that was some years ago now. I said, you positive? He was like, man, look, bro, I'll never forget a nigga face on that one, bro. I'll never forget a nigga face on that. I said, bro, you got to be sure, bro. Don't think you might, nah. Like, you got to really, 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 really be sure, bro. You know what I mean? Because now I'm feeling like, damn, you deserve get back. If that's what you want. If you want to crash out, do whatever you want to do, bro, for some niggas that you told me beat you to a bloody poke, bro, do you, bro. You got a life sentence. Like, I'm not going to stop you, bro. Like, I'm just trying to get you to be able to deal with everybody. Everybody is not these people that bank you. That's all I used to try to put in his head. Now, me trying to stop him from being the murderer that he was, I couldn't stop that, y'all. I couldn't stop that. Bro was just a psycho. That's just what it was. You know what I mean? It was in his bloodline. So I'm like, bro, is you really, really sure, bro? He like, yeah, bro, I'm telling you, da, da, da. I'm like, what you gonna do? He was like, man, I don't know. He was like, man, for real, like, I don't know, Weezy. I don't know. Weezy keep rubbing his hands together. He was like, he looking out the window like this. He got his back to me. He like, I don't know, Weezy. I don't know, man. Goddamn. I don't know yet. I'm like, damn, bro. I'm like, man, look, let's go out there. So goddamn, boom. Lady open the doors up. Me and bro come out. We come out and shit. Goddamn, I look up. I see the light-skinned dude with the beard. He over there with the Portsmouth niggas, you know what I mean? He over there with the dude with the goals in his mouth. You know what I mean? He over there goddamn with all of them. You know what I mean? So now they like 5, 6 deep. I can't remember if it was 3 or 4 of them already, but adding him to made them like either 5 or 6 deep, but they a little bit more than us. You know what I mean? So he over there talking to them. You know what I mean? Kicking it with him and shit. So goddamn, me and Black came out and we kind of like just posted up like across from them. You know what I mean? Not really like looking at them, but we just like right there across from them and shit. So as dude, the new dude that's talking from Portsmouth, as he's talking, goddamn, you see him, like, you could tell he glanced, and he seen Black. Now, I picked that. Now, that's what kind of made me like, yo, Black telling the truth, because, like, he gave Black the familiar face. Oh, shit. You know what I mean? Black, one of those dudes, you can never forget his face. You know what I mean? You can never forget Black face. You know what I mean? He had one of those faces. So the dude gave him the double take look. Look. Goddamn. Kept on talking. So Black like, yeah, that's him. Weezy. I was like, nah. So before we can even react or before it can be something, next thing you know, you see the Portsmouth dudes walking over there to us. You know what I mean? Portsmouth dudes walking over there to us. You know what I mean? Portsmouth dude, he was like, hey, can I holler at y'all right quick? You know what I mean? Not the dude with the goals, his other homeboy. He was like, can I holler at y'all right quick? We like, what's up? He like, look. So the dude standing off to the side, he like, hey, look, dude, you know what I mean? Goddamn, this my homeboy just came from another compound, man. You know what I mean? He wanna holler at you, bro. You know what I mean? He looking at Black, he not looking at me. He's like, he wanna holler at you, bro. So Black like, what do you wanna holler at me about? What's up? So goddamn, he like, no, look, ain't nothing like that. He like, hey, look. He called bro name. He was like, yo, come here, bro. We're gonna call him Red. He was like, hey, come here, bro. He called him over there. Red came over there. Red was like, yo, look, man. He was like, yo, look, bro. He had his hand out like this. This is how, when he walked, this is all shocking. I wasn't expecting this right here. This was a different one for me right here, y'all. When he walked up, he was like, hey, look, man. He was like, look, man. Black was like, nigga put his hand down. He was like, all right, I understand. He was like, look. He was like, look, man. Somebody already told me you was up here. You know what I mean? So, like, I was, the whole time I was in classification. I was like, my luck can't be that bad, and they put me in the block with you. You know what I mean? He said, look at this, man. He said, you see how things happen? He said, I'm in the block with you now, man. He said, but at the end of the day, he was like, man, I'm not like that no more, man. He was like, I apologize sincerely, man, for just going with my homeboys, man. He was like, you know, back then I was a little younger. He said, you know, I got in a fight with my city, you know what I mean? And, you know, y'all just had the shit under the stick. He was like, bro, I apologize for that shit. He was like, right now, I don't move like that. He said, I can show you. All I do is try to do my legal work, and I'm trying to get out of penitentiary, bro. He was like, that's all I do. I ain't got no problem with you, man. He was like, if you want to fight, you know what I mean, to get it off your chest, man, we can fight, man. He was like, because I'm really sorry for that shit, man. And this was the first time that I seen somebody being remorseful from an old ass kicking. Like, I never seen this before, y'all. You know what I mean? I was like, wow, this is nuts right here, man. I was like, this is crazy right here, man, because I never witnessed nothing like this before, y'all. This was the first time that I witnessed somebody coming the way Red came, you know what I mean? He recognized Black. He recognized Black. He knew Black was in the block already. He knew all that information. And he went with the cop out. He copped out. The man copped out. Now, dudes do change their life around in prison. You know what I mean? Dudes that change their life around and feel bad about things they did when they was younger. It's a lot of people in there like that, man. And Red was one of them. You know what I mean? Red was one of them, man. So like, I'm not trying to stare at Black face like, like, what you doing? What you gonna do? Like, but I'm standing beside him like, and we listening to dude, and dude finished, and I'm waiting to see what Black gonna do. I don't know if he gonna take off on him. I don't know what he gonna do. And Black was like, yeah, that shit like 4 years old, bro. He was like, you good. Got him up. He was like, everything good. Dude from Portsmouth to go was like, everything good, dog. Y'all sure? Everything good. He was like, yeah, everything good, man. Like, everything good, man. Black was like, yeah, that shit old, man. Like, I ain't even think about that shit. Dude was like, yeah, man, like, real talk, man. Dot Black again. He's like, yo, look, man, like, real talk. I apologize about that shit, man. Like, I'm a changed person now, man. He was like, man, I'm trying to go home to my kids. Like, I'm a changed person. Black was like, yo, I can see Black. We good. Everything good. Everything good. You know what I mean? Boom. Niggas goddamn went off the way. Walked away and shit, goddamn. Plus some dudes talked to him some more. It was time to lock down. We goddamn going to cell for lockdown. Sitting on the bed. Cause like, damn, I'm still puzzled of how all this transpired. Like, this was new for me right here, y'all. Like, damn, nigga just copped a whole plea. But, like, he really might have changed his life. We might really be sorry about this. He said they could rumble if they wanted it. You know what I mean? So I see Black standing at the door like this. He like, they walk by, check the doors before they count. Black turned around. Black was like, I'm gonna kill that nigga Weezy.
Get your money, don't care who judge. Stay out the way, surround yourself with nothing but love. Stay out the way if you a gangster, killer or thug. Stay out the way, put your faith in the man above. Stay out the way, chill with your family, siblings and blood. Stay out the way, kick it with your girl, forget hit in the club. Stay out the way, mind on your money, ain't no switching it up. Stay out the way, stand out the way, what you thought that it was. Stay out the way. If you stuck down on your luck, not feeling righteous, did a petty crime, just looking for some excitement. Now your name on affidavits and court indictments, get paid for a lot, but your freedom is priceless. You did the crime, you do the time, don't let it surprise you. Real stories from the heart, just to open your eyes up.